Well, now at present I want to solve these questions are quadratic equation. First question, if the equation at equal to 0 in roots alpha and beta, then at equal 0 equation roots will be in terms of alpha and beta. So firstly we have to solve this first question. Given that the equations at equal 0, if the roots alpha beta, then alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a, alpha beta equal to c by a. So but also we have the equation cx square 2bx plus 4 equal to 0, a divided by with both sides in a. So that's why c by a, that means alpha beta x square minus plus 2 into alpha plus beta into x plus 4 equal 0. That's why that the equal 0. So that implies alpha beta x square plus 2 alpha into x plus 2 beta into x plus 4 equal to 0. So that implies alpha into beta x plus 2 plus 2 into beta x plus 2 equal 0. That's why beta x plus 2 into alpha x plus 2 equal 0. So that implies beta x plus 2 equal to 0 and alpha x plus 2 equal to 0. So that's equal to x equal to minus 2 by beta and x equal to minus 2 by alpha. So it is the it's also intent of alpha and beta. It is the answer. So we have to repeat these questions. If the equation at equal 0 in roots alpha and beta, then at equal 0 equation roots will be in terms of alpha and beta. So we have to memorize automatically. So but also we have that's equal 0, a divided by with both sides c by a, that means alpha beta, and minus 2 by a, that means alpha plus beta. It's a calculation. It's also easiest thing. So second questions are same. Number 2, that's are same, and we have, but also we have ac into x square plus 1 minus b square minus 2ca into x equal 0. X equal 0. So that's the same maths, but somehow difference of this maths. So you have to deeply thinking. Firstly, intent of alpha beta of the equation. So alpha beta of the equation. That's why that implies AC x square plus 1 AC, that means CA into x square plus 1 divided by a square minus b square minus 2ca into x divided by a square equal to 0. So that implies c divided x square plus 1 minus b square by a square minus 2c by a into x equal 0. So that implies alpha beta into x square plus 1 minus b by a. That's why b by a minus alpha plus beta, that means whole square. That means whole square. Whole square minus 2 into alpha beta into x equal 0. So that implies alpha beta x square plus alpha beta minus alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta into x equal 0. So that's equal to 0. That's why we have to write now in this khata alpha beta minus alpha square plus beta square into x equal 0. That's why it's so easiest, but you have to deeply practice and deeply memorize this system, then automatically these calculations are obviously easy. That implies alpha beta x square plus alpha beta minus alpha square x minus beta square x equal 0. That's equal to alpha beta x square minus alpha square x plus alpha beta minus beta square x equal 0. That's equal to alpha x beta x minus alpha plus beta minus beta into beta x minus alpha equal to 0. So that implies beta x minus alpha into alpha x minus beta equal 0. That's why beta x minus alpha equal 0 and alpha x minus beta equal 0. That's equal to alpha by beta and x equal to beta by alpha. So that's why it's so easiest and easy maths. But you have to deeply try in these paths in exam hall. Hence it's also intent of alpha and beta. It's so answered. So that you have to thinking and deeply practice. On request, most of the students, you have to deeply practice, and you have to alert this moment. You and your friends and nearest friend and all of friends are deeply shared by this share and this share. Then automatically collection in your friend circle and collection in your good marks.